Welcome to the Epirus Campaign for Et Impera 1.2.7. In the last part, we pushed through and took this region here, which means we've now completed the province of Narbonensis, which means we are now effectively on the borders of Iberia here. And if we go to the main map, just to give you an overview of where we are, if I change to the diplomatic status, you'll see that we've now got influence almost from the Black Sea to the Atlantic, or the Bay of Biscay as it will be known today. And from the top part, we've got our client states and allies holding this, which are effectively defending us against the Bolle. We've got one enemy here, which is a little bit awkward because I don't really want to take the settlement, because it would give us a single region in a two-region province. I think the province capital is actually here. So this is not worth it. And I think we're getting to a point now of where do we go next, because do we push down into Iberia, which is where I would like to go, or do we pick a fight with the Eblani, a faction which I've never ever fought actually, and push up this way? Now the golden rule of Total War is that you always finish off your enemies, so my instinct is to come down here. I mean, we would end up with another isolated provincial capital here. Oops, I thought I'd clicked it here, but if we get a foothold here, I think this is roughly where Barcelona is. I can't remember what the rest of this province is. I think there's a settlement in the center here as well. So my instinct is to come down here. The problem's going to be the time it's going to take us to push through into this area. I think we're probably going to need to start with this provincial capital, which is actually exposed at the moment, and it's got an 18. What is the state of the garrison? Garrison is okay. Problem is, we got this trash here because this provincial province is not really settled down at the moment. We got a little bit of a public order here. My instinct is to go put food here, but that doesn't mean we're going to get a lot in the way of buildings to settle the public order down. I mean, we're not exactly short of food, so I think we'll go local agora actually. We're going to have to keep the hoplite barracks there. Now up here, we've got a couple of people, units hanging around. What I want to do is bring this army down this way, because we need to rebuild it. And we'll just keep this army kind of hanging around here. In fact, you can just go into the settlement. I know this army's got an elephant in it, but what I would like to do is rebuild this army. I think we're going to bring this army down so that he can defend this settlement, while so that allowing these armies to move up. But we may have to do a couple of turns just shuffling around. And what can you recruit here? These units, because they've got a lot of rank. I always hate getting rid of units that have got a lot of rank, but at the same time, we're gonna have to do it. We're just gonna get rid of you, and what that should do is bring in the Celto-Hellenic infantry. You see, these guys have got a lot of armor. Let's see what else we've got here. We got a bolt thrower. Now I must admit, I just don't like bolt throwers in an army, because this is very much a static weapon. I mean, it is pretty effective at distance. I mean, you can see it's got ammunition and it can effectively really tear up other units, but because it's static, it doesn't really work that well. Got Malesan Thorax hoplites here. They've got some armor, very powerful defense, and they've got lower armor. I think I'd rather have the spearmen here. I mean, these guys have got reasonable armor. I think what we got here, these guys are 12, 17. These are mercenary, italic mercenary swordsmen, and a lot of that kind of extra stuff. Base morale 63. I think we'll just go with one of these for the moment. And then if any of these take severe damage, then we'll replace them. So that gets that guy into recruitment. I think we've got to get rid of this trash. And oh, this guy's already got more rank than he has what to do with anyway, so we'll just... And I'll just ransom them. Down they go.
Make haste, men.
You can kind of move back to this position. Of course, he can't recruit now, but that's okay. We've got the Lusitani here. Well, these could be interesting to beat. The Lusitani have some pretty impressive cavalry, actually. Yeah, this army really needs to refurbish, but I mean, we could pull this army back here and push you up to here for the moment. So you defend that frontier. This guy can't. I think what we're going to do is get rid of you. You don't really have that much in the way of value. And we'll bring in another one of these. Some colonist levies. Yeah, I mean, the rest are just kind of light levies type units. So I'll put in another one of those. This guy's got a little bit of promotion. Crisis. What crisis? Building construction. I would certainly like to improve the cavalry. Empire maintenance, cultural conversion. Is he actually... Let me just see who my heir is. But you are... So you are the heir. Okay. So what we're going to have to be careful of is that some of these traits will change when the Alexander dies. I think we'll come this way. I mean, it's not particularly brilliant, but and that will give us a bit more cultural conversion, gravitas, and a little bit more authority. So he's our heir. How old is he? He's 29. In fact, while we're here, let's see if any of these guys... I'll give you a promotion. You don't need it. You can go for a promotion. I've got a feeling we've got to get their loyalty up a little bit. These guys are virtually maxed out. And you don't really have the experience. Got you there. We can send you out. I think you can go to the Burai again. I'm angling to get a province from them. Just turn that off. How is the loyalty? 48-24. What's up with you? You're probably political actions, hate ceaseners. You're an expansionist. We've got a pacifist here. You're going to be a bit of a problem, aren't you? Yeah, so you're going to always carry a penalty. Where are you? You're in Bribbact. You're actually up here. How come you've got so much rank and you're... Makes sense. Let me just check this. How old are you then? You're 37. How come you've got so much rank? You're 32. You're in Narbo. But then again, he could live for a long time. I've got a feeling I might have to kill this guy because pacifists are bad news. technically you can get away with killing a successor. I mean, there is a little bit of an impact, but not massively. What we got here, we've got a construction report. Right, so we've got landed estates and everything there. So this is all now maxed out. I don't think we can do much more. We've got Ethicum. Oh, what on earth is up with you? Probably... Right, we got a little bit of building and squalor. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. I think we're gonna have to bring you. Oh no, get you good. It's the wrong way. We're gonna have to bring you down into this area and see if you can pop that up. The alternative is that I change something. What I really need is this built. It's not far off, so if we can hold it out. And generally the rest of the population is going quite well. Got this army down here that's kind of just messing about. Again, it's one of my elite armies, but what I'm trying to do is keeping armies in this area, because if we're going to go into North Africa, we're going to need to have a two-prong approach. First things first, we need to get down into here. I think you are a little bit wasted at the moment. I want you to come down, say this direction. Where's my other agent? Oops. You're there. You're up here. Again, I think you're wasted. So I think we'll bring you across this way. We need to know what's going on in this area, especially with the Lusitani. I think that's all we can do this turn, so we're just going to go for an end turn. Right, ready for command. Character's no longer wounded. Empty-handed. Yeah, it's not fair. We've got rebellion. Child is born. Child is born. Child is born. Son comes of age. Two sons comes of age. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Mission issued. Defeat the following army. Right, there's an army down here, which is a potential issue. We've got rebellion here. Now, there's a development in this area, in the sense that the Eblani have come in and taken this out. That means that the Eblani now hold this entire area here, which is both annoying and also useful, because that means we no longer have any Lusitani influence in here. The Lusitani are now kind of squashed down in this corner, which means there's a possibility now I could go to war with the Eblani, and it means I could take this whole area here. Wondering whether it might pay just to kind of hit them with a bit of a charm offensive to start with. In fact, I think I might do that. If we come to characters, you're complete. I don't really want to send you. We got any daughters? We must have lots of them around here. Okay. You're going to the Eblani. We're going to have to be a bit careful, because we can't keep sending out constant missions, because otherwise this is going to drop. Right, we're right on the point of winter. So we're going to bring this army through. And we'll keep this army here, so you can replenish. You have to kind of put this army here at the moment while this is settling down. What we're going to go for, olive press or olive trader. That would give us 1200. This will give us food. I mean, we're not exactly short of cash. We're earning 92,000. I think we'll go for the olive oil factory. Yeah. Just so that we got that there. We certainly need to push this up so that we can get some strong public order in here. So you're going to take the library up. And we'll take the Odeon up as well, just to get everything really sorted out. All declared. The abrogate. Yeah, in some ways I'll be quite happy if the Eblani take that as well, because it's a lot easier to take down one and then have to deal with lots and lots of little capabilities like that. I mean, who's the Eblani at war with? So they're at war with the Vetones, Lusitani. Yeah, so they're, well, as long as they don't get into a bit of a war with the Nervi, because then I'd have to choose. That means we could end up with a little bit of a battle here. Where's my agents gone again? Right, Irene, I think you can just hang around here and see what's going on. I've got some promotions to my. You can come in about there. We'd love to take. Nice to take this settlement. Yeah, we've got. Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of. I mean, this army's damaged, but. And of course, this is part of this province here, so we can take that. We've got Rebect, which effectively is the rest of the north, which is Gallia. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 5 regions here. Very much a nice to have. For some reason their garrison, their navy has dropped to 0. No garrison being replenished in the next turn. Makes me wonder whether they've. What is that there? Oh, he's an agent. I think he's in that little boat just here. So yeah, but we're gonna have to wait through the winter anyway, which means there's a chance we're gonna take some winter attrition. I want to check the positions. Oh, we've got this. Who are you here? Move down into here, are you? You're going to move that way. In fact, I think I noticed that 2 of you have got promotions. Don't really need the cultural conversion. I think the -3 banditry could help, because we have had banditry in that area. You're kind of half wasted up here. You've got the cultural conversion, which is maxed out. Empire maintenance. Don't really need the Empire maintenance at the moment, although we could take it, I suppose. And then I think I'd rather come down here. Yeah, we'll come down that route. Give you a bit more cunning and zeal. We've got this army here. We've got armies moving through there, but we've got these 2 armies here that can kind of swing in and ambush these guys. You actually at war? What's it? You're the Obretes Federation. You're not actually at war with the. You're actually at war with the Eblani and the Swabi Confederation. So we've got this. I think what we'll do is just move this army up this road here, and these guys are pretty useless. Can we replace you? Manic heavy infantry. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of you and see if we can recruit in the couple of these. That will strengthen this front line. These guys have got 33 armor. They're a lot better than what the other guys are. What have you got?
At your command.
Got a couple of axemen. We got Alpine Phalanx. What could I recruit here? Got the cavalry. thorax infantry, Germanic swordsman. Yeah, I mean, the only good thing about these sicker bearers is the fact that they can hack through. I mean, they've got melee armored piercing damage. This Alpine phalanx, not really liking him. I wouldn't mind another spear unit. In fact, I think we'll get rid of you. And then what we'll do is we'll try and bring in. Got thorax swordsman, spearman. I think we'll bring in one of these guys. I mean, we've got the money, so we might as well use it. A bit heavy on the front line. Melee attack, melee defense. Mind you, we got that would give us. Actually, Nick, cancel that. Germanic swordsman. We got 1, 2, 3. I think what we'll do is we'll bring in another thorax infantry, and then what will happen? Again, these guys are predominantly infantry regiments, and then I mean they're not going to get that far because the next turn is going to be winter. How are we doing out here? This is quite useful. Vicentio. I mean, we can defend these settlements should we need to. And we've got this army over here as a backup. Should I need it? If I need another army, do I need... Quick look. Yeah, we still got one spare army, one spare fleet should I need it. And of course, the fleet will probably would build over here once we've taken this settlement, so that we'll have a fleet operating on this coastline. I don't really want to send a fleet all the way round here because it's just a little bit too risky. I don't think we can do anything else here. Let's just check the seasonal conditions, construction report. Okay, we got you over here. Amphitheatre here. We'll pick up the Odeon there just to keep that going. We've got a local agora. We've done that. I think we've done the buildings here, haven't we? War declared, rebellion, and everything else is good. And I think all the other buildings we've got around here are either being built or maxed out, so there's not much we can do about that. So we're just going to go for another end turn. Failed diplomacy. Probably it's brought about a death sentence. So we've lost one of our... It's a little bit unfortunate. We've lost taxes in Platinum. Usa has reached the end of her days in peace. Okay, so... And ladies reached the end of her days in peace. Political party, ladies... Wow. And we've got Agnes of the Molossian. Okay, we've got quite a big change going on here now, which is going to affect our... Yeah, you can see you can drop. Right. One of these guys needs to get married, so he gets a new wife. Lost that there. Somebody's died of old age. Where did you come from? I think what's happened is the wife that's died was married to this guy, and he is, yeah, I mean, he's 77 years old, so he's probably high up the chain. So what's happened is the wife, and she's probably disappeared from the list now. Just make sure we got everyone married. We'll send you to somewhere nice as well. So that actually improve the standing with the other Mussolonian. We need to get you up and running. I just about have thought up here these guys have retreated because the Eblani have come in here with this force. What I'm going to try and do is come here.
Speak quickly and well.
We're going to have to make them an offer. See if we can bribe them with some cash. That's 140,000. Wow. That's a lot of money. Nope. Okay. The Novi aren't interested and they still really hate us. I think we may have to cut them loose. The good thing is that these troops have pulled back because their last settlement is under siege. We're doing okay here with respect to... I think these guys can go one more turn. Over here, let's just get that agent. Where are you? I lost a... It looks very much like I've actually lost a governor from here. Let me just check that. Yeah, we've lost our governor, which in some ways isn't so bad because I don't want to raise forces. I want to... Technically, she died in the right place. She's got nothing here. Wealth from local province. I don't think this province needs to grow anymore. Yes, it does. So if we come in here,
My wits and words are yours.
what we'll do is we'll deploy her there. We got a single farm kind of finished out here. Olive factory, fishmonger. Well, I think we'll gamble on that. Wow. I don't think there's going to be that much I can do. Public order here is pretty good. A little bit worried about... I mean, this guy is there. They're... We'll just keep an eye on those. Where's my other agent? Yeah, keeping an eye on those. You're keeping an eye on there, and you're keeping an eye on that. Okay. I think I've got enough time. Well, we've got time to pop another intern, so we're just going to get... What I am going to do is going to bring you up here. And then we're just going to kind of keep you here while you refurbish. You've got no refurbishment this turn. Obviously, that means that we're low on population. And we're just going to go for an intern. No longer wounded. Consequence return with generous tribute. Increased research for civil technology. Concealed agent has been found by foreign forces. Yes, thank you. And of course, we've got a little bit of attrition because we've just come through winter. Subject gains notoriety. We might as well do that straight away. Oops. Oops. Don't want to hire any politicians. One of your magistrates has claimed the lands of Paris. I think we're irrigate. Never been too sure what the consequences of that actually is.
At your command,
Yeah.
Commander.
You're going to go for that. And then we're going to come into here.
Besieging the settlement.
This is Alexander. He's almost on his last hurrah. 89%. Just going to continue the siege for the moment.
To the settlement.
And then we got this garrison army, oh, not thingy bob here. So we'll bring him up here.
You have further orders?
We can deal with these guys. Agent. I think I'd like to find out what's going on down here. So your job is going to come through here. And we'll see what we can find out what's going on there. I think we will very quickly fight this battle. That would be the end of this video. I'm just going to drop a quick save because of course we've got this problem with the game crashing because of the garrisons. There's no defending army. Oh, we've actually got the Eblani coming in with us as well. Oh, this could make life a little bit difficult. But then again, what we could do is just let the Eblani... Looks like this is an Eblani navy. The Scourge of the Seas. Well, we can use them as a diversion, I suppose. Okay. Wait, I don't want to fight in the fog. I have problems with sieges without having the particles from fog distorting stuff. Oh, this could be interesting. Where's the victory point? I can't remember. Victory point is there. Where do we attack from? I think we might as well just smash our way in here. We go for there. That's a nice open space behind. Just put... we got this army coming in from that side.
Burn the wretches!
What we got over here? The trouble this side of the map is that actually this is the more traditional way in, isn't it? Here. We can literally go up through there. In fact, I think we will attack from this side. What we'll do is we'll put you guys there. We'll quite literally smash our way through on this corner here. And we'll bring the rest of the army over. Swordsman.
Ready for orders!
You guys support them.
At your service! Swords!
Because we're going to get the army coming in from there.
Ready for
Right, we've only got
Commander!
2 sets of crossbowmen, but that's okay. Slingers. Yeah. Actually, let's just put you about there.
Heavy cavalry!
Heavy cavalry there.
Pikemen!
Pikemen there.
Ballista! Shortly, when we do, take what you will.
We'll kind of smash into this area here.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, thank you, game.
To your arms.
I'm just going to bring you guys over.
Yours to command.
You fire onto them, and you can hit them. This is quite a big Eblani fleet. I think kind of wasting a bit of ammunition here. Just going to speed the game up a little bit. Just let them... We're not really having much impact on... Oh, we're having a little bit of impact on those. I'll bring the slingers in. Say to about here. I don't think these are... Hey. having a bit of an impact now. Bring these whole army over here, and then we'll just sort them out afterwards.
The enemy is attacking our ally.
Yeah, well, tough shit. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Yeah, I think we got the world's optimists here. Yeah, they're not going to last. Our ally is coming in here. Watch a little bit of naval action while everyone's...
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, well... Right, these guys are boarding. Got a light melee ship. Light melee ship. I mean, they're evenly matched, but they're not really, because they're, you know... I mean, these guys are being completely wrecked. Anyway, let's just get back to paying attention to what we're meant to be doing. They're down to 179. Yeah, I'm really wasting this ammunition.
The walls are breached.
Yes, thank you, game. We're going to try and open up something a little bit bigger here. Actually... push you over there a little bit. Well, slow the game up a little bit now.
The walls are breached.
I think we'll fire at that so we get some overshoot onto there. Okay, you're out of ammunition, so you've effectively wasted all your ammunition. Right on the edge of the map here.
Missile infantry ready. Advance at speed. One of our units has used all its ammunition. Yours to command.
Leave the battlefield. What we're going to do is start to advance these guys.
One of our units is...
You guys come forward. You come forward. So can you. Elephants come forward. Looks like the Ablani are landing. That's good. You guys start to come in there. You focus fire on them. You focus fire on them. Swordsmen start to advance. Tower there is effectively burning down.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Drop. Leave. Bring the cav in. I think we should be able to wreak havoc here. Okay, what's this? All right, let's put the generals together. I got my generals mixed up here.
Warlock swordsman! Melee infantry ready. Warlock's pikeman! Pike phalanx! At speed! Ready! Pikeman! Form phalanx! Swords! Fire on the enemy! We await your command! At your service! Warlock swordsman!
Swordsman.
Ready your weapons! One of our units has used all its ammunition. Troops awaiting orders!
Okay, welcome back. As you probably guessed, I've crashed again. When I'm pretty sure it's down to that sheer concentration of troops and the particles. So what we're going to have to do is go for the auto resolve. We'll go protective, and that will give us this regional capital. I can't seem to complete any sieges whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, we took our generals took a bit of usual damage because they're cavalry units. I'm just going to occupy.
We hunger for battle.
We've now got this settlement here. Part of me says pull this army. Actually, no, we'll leave this army here because he can't get back to defend there. It's just starting a new season. Wow, this is only a tier 2. What can we get here? I think I prefer when we got plenty of food. I think we'll go with a docks here because we're going to need to build a navy up here, a proper navy. We don't want the brick builder. We're certainly going to need the library. And what we got here? Royal barracks. Well, we're going to have to take that down. And we'll have to take that down as well. So we've kind of got this area here. Of course, we might as well untax it. Because the Hellenic culture is 0. So we're going to have to work hard to get this back up again. You see Britannic is 12%, Celtic is 25%, Iberian is 61%. So it's going to take a little bit of work to get this done. Just to wind this video up, we're going to take a little bit of a whiz round and see the situation. This area is looking good. And we got these 2 armies here. It looks like they may have fought off the siege here. I mean, could I? If we send an army up there, we'd have to fight these 2 armies. I think I'd rather let this run its own course. I've got enough ragged settlements as it is now. We got Aquitania, Gallia, Germania, Minor, and of course we got Lugia over here, which is kind of something and nothing. I mean, the Empire's just getting too rough around the edges, to be honest, and it's not good. Can we deploy you? We need to deploy you. That keeps this public order neutral. Hopefully we can get to this done so we can go. I think I've done settlement captured, yeah, so this is an opportunity just to go through and see. Platinum is -6 food. I mean, we could really make a big pile of cash here from the salt trader. Yeah, I think we're just bring the salt trader online. It's 2-2. Yeah, so we can bring you in there. And hope got monumental architecture. This is the system. Magna Gracia, you're looking absolutely rock solid. We've got another 2 there. We do have this army bringing in the public order just at the moment. Granary. Am I being greedy by piling up all this cash? But I think we can afford to do that one. Scylla, I don't really feel the need to do anything over here. Thrake is looking pretty solid. We just need... Oh, we need to expand the city. Did I miss this? Oh, it's a bit of a mistake. Academia. We've got a fountain house. I think... What do we get for outskirts? Kiln. The public order isn't that good. I think I'd rather go for a subterranean aqueduct here. I mean, my preferred option is to kind of build this up so that we get the public order, and then we can bring in some of these more commercial buildings. Though we're pretty close to maximum anyway. Macedonia, got here, wine trading hub. I think I'd rather like to get this into the positive before I push my luck any further here in Macedonia. Dacia is pretty rock solid actually, although it does need to expand there. Although we don't have anything else to expand beyond this, so we might be able to put a commercial building in there. We've got food is pretty good, but I could argue that is Rete. I think we'll wait for that to finish as well. Navarenesis. Well, considering you're a brand new province, you're quite high up the rankings. You got the public order issues. Again, there's not much we can do about you. You need some expansion. Pannonia, what's up with you? Well, we can fix that by putting in a stadium there. Corsica et Sardinia. We've got a fish market here that would give us a little bit of extra cash, but I don't really feel the need for that. We've got the next tier city in. We could take that up. Because again, we're very close to maximum. Yeah, I think we're... I mean, that reduces banditry. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. And then, of course, we got all the trash settlements. Well, we can certainly take up the Academia for the Empire maintenance. Missed that one in Germania Minor. And then we got Aquitania over here. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will be pushing down into Iberia, although we may not need to, because it looks like Carthage is actually pushing up from below. Which, oh yeah. So these guys are reduced to a single province. Ooh, we might be going to war with the Ablani then. If they get destroyed and we can secure this border, that means we can push up through here, and it'd be really great to be able to consolidate this area. And it's a very very long time since I've been to Britannia. Maybe we will go that way, because if Carthage have got this settlement, what we need to do is get our agent to keep an eye on this settlement here. What we could do is go in, take this, and liberate, and that might be an option. It's just here, and so we're gonna have to get our agent over there for a look-see, and then what it would be really great to take this area here, because that would then consolidate province and this province, and these are two quite wealthy provinces. You can see this has got 4 regions, and this has got 3 regions, and in here we've got horses. We've got more logs over here, which is a good money owner, and more importantly down here in Nemesis is we've got gold. So if we can punch through here and concentrate our forces, but of course what we're going to need to do is engineer a war though. What's our current relationship? Yeah, we got a non-aggression, and so we're gonna have to sit carefully about how we cancel that. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.